We're back. You know the vibes. Let me fix this camera slightly. I got my dog Isaac in house.
Yeah.
What's up, Billy? First and foremost, if y'all are commenting from Facebook, I just simply ask that you go to facebook.com/StreamYard. Give it the permission to put your name up here because otherwise, Billy, you'll see right here. It just says Facebook user. Um, but yeah, we're just gonna chop it up. Shout out to all y'all on here right now. And we're gonna freestyle. Isaac Saints play tonight. We're gonna get into that. We wanted to hop on pregame so we could jump into that. We might have my dog Mensa hop on here as well. Uh Q said take that Saint shit off. Um if anybody else wants to hop in, let me know. I just ask that you don't have background noise going crazy. You keep it professional and we just chop it up about football. Don't be doing no extra shit on the live. Other than that, roll your spliffs, spark them shits up. Get ready for Thursday night football. We might fuck around, cook a parlay on here live. Fantasy playoffs are going off. Shout out to y'all that made it to the second round in your fantasy playoffs. I played Jonathan Taylor in two leagues this week, so I'm really hoping that Jonathan Taylor gets limited snaps after this injury. But with Zach Moss hurt as well, I know he's gonna tote the shit out the rock. Not looking forward to that. Billy, if you're looking for how to get your name on here, all you got to do is type in facebook.com/StreamYard. That's facebook.com/StreamYard. Let me throw it in the comments actually so y'all can see it.
Yeah, it'll pop right up and just it'll ask you. Right?
Yeah, you just got to give it permission. So I go live on multiple platforms. So pretty much the only thing you're giving it permission to is show your name. They won't show your name just because I'm live on multiple platforms and they don't necessarily know who you are. So that's why it's just saying Facebook user. It sucks. It's extra, but it's part of what comes with it. All the copyright shits in 2023. But yeah, do that. It's in the comments if you just follow that. I don't know if you can click a link directly, but facebook.com/StreamYard. What's up, Louis? That's my guy too. Eagles suck, my boy. But otherwise, let me do this real quick. I'll share my screen. We can go into the playoff scenarios off rip. It's been an interesting season. A bunch of backup quarterbacks playing huge roles and they're actually balling out. It's like the year of the backup quarterback or something.
Yeah, they're balling this year, man.
Yeah, they're hooping. And then again, if our audio isn't straight, let me know in the comments so I could try to fix it. I'm assuming by the fact that nobody said anything that it's good, but otherwise, yeah, let's get into it. Obviously, my Cowboys took a beating. Y'all can say what you want about Dak. Dak didn't play well, but that loss really isn't on Dak. I think it's more or less the Bills having a good game plan. Bills came in there with a solid scheme. They exploited the fact that we got 7 DBs on the field at all times. Leighton Vander Esch getting hurt kind of hurt us. Cut and Devin Harper kind of hurt us. Rashaan Evans needs to get more tick in these run-heavy games. We're out there in a nickel formation, and we had no plan to be able to stop James Cook. And now you guys know how the NFL works. The NFL is going to see that. So my question to the Cowboys is, how are you going to answer? Because we were able to hide it with Jonathan Hankins healthy. With Jonathan Hankins out, we'll lose that plug in the middle. Mozzie's doing a good job. He's not playing bad, but you can see that he's a rookie. Niners doing their thing. Niners balling out. It's crazy to me though that one team on the AFC side only has the playoffs locked. Yeah.
The AFC is really tight. Man.
Whereas on the NFC side, you got the big three over here. I can't even say the big three anymore because the Eagles look bad, man.
Yeah.
But let's talk about it in the hunt. I mean, obviously, I like the Dolphins. They play the Cowboys this week. It's gonna be a big matchup.
Dolphins could still get that 1 seed. I think it's still like it depends. Because they still fighting with the Bills for the division. They played the last game of the season with each other, so that's gonna come down to that too.
They got a tough remaining schedule too. Can you look at the schedule real quick? You have your phone on you. Who else do they play? Yeah,
Dolphins.
Yeah, who do they play going through?
All right.
Like I said, if y'all coming in from Facebook, facebook.com/StreamYard.
Obviously, Dolphins got Cowboys. Then they play Ravens. Oh yeah,
Ravens Bills. That's how their season ends.
And then the Bills. Dolphins, Ravens, Bills for
talk about a gauntlet. They're gonna be battle tested though going into
Cowboys,
playoffs.
Ravens, Bills for the Dolphins. That's crazy.
Yeah, they're gonna be battle tested. That team is definitely gonna be battle tested. Tyreek's banged up, so this is where you shut up all the hate. You know what I mean? What is Tua without Tyreek? What is Tua without Waddle? What is Tua without his weapons? You know what I mean? Right. You guys gotta, if you're the Dolphins, you gotta find a way to win no matter what. In my opinion, you're playing without the MVP if he can't make it. So
Chiefs. Let's see the Chiefs, man. The Chiefs
at 9-5.
There's 9-5, but they could finish. Where the hell are they? Chiefs. Did they even?
Yeah, they play the Raiders.
Raiders on Monday. Damn, 3 games on
What's
Monday.
The Raiders record 6-8. That's why they haven't locked it up yet.
Yeah, Chiefs. Yeah, they should grab that. Then the following week, the Chiefs see the Bengals.
All right. Jake Brown and Ballin.
Then the Chiefs finish the season with the Chargers. I see the Chiefs scoring 3-0 in that.
Yeah, Chiefs should finish with
12-5.
12-5. Probably gonna lock them up in a 2 or 3 seed, right where they're at.
Yes.
The Jags are in a 3-way tie, I think, with the Colts and the Texans for the division.
Yeah, yep. That's a good one. Jags got Buccaneers this week, who are, as you see, leading the NFC South, and I'm rooting for them to lose. Hopefully, we win today, so that one's up in the air. But yeah, Jags got them this week.
We were talking about it earlier, but talking about the Bucs, yo, that boy Baker is hooping. I didn't really think about it until I looked at his numbers and really watched what he was doing. Like, Baker's playing well. Like, he's playing like a first draft pick.
Might go 3-0.
He's playing like a franchise quarterback. Baker's gonna get a bag.
Yeah, Baker's actually balling, man.
Yeah, Baker's hooping.
And he's still, like, as you can see, Mr. Consistency, Mike Evans, he still got him over that 1,000-mark century, and still, like, I think he's about to get over that 100 catches too. So that's good. You still got your guy with consistent numbers.
Louis, what the hell book did you just write, Louis? Hold up. He said Cowboys, Chiefs, Dolphins, Bills, 4-2 in the toughest 6-game span. And Chiefs, the defending champs, sitting at 8-5. Ain't nobody talking about Cowboys. That's true. Y'all found ways to get those games. And I don't even know if that's the right way to put it. Because how many of those games did you guys actually go out and win? How many of those games did an opposing quarterback throw a dumbass throw into fucking double coverage where you guys picked it off? How many of those games were missed kicks? How many of those games were penalties that knocked teams out of field goal position?
Those games were closer, man.
Yeah, like
really close.
And you got to realize a lot of your wins this year are very, very close to teams that just, like, y'all let Mac Jones throw for like 300 yards on y'all and look like a fucking all-pro.
Yeah, we beat them 38-0.
Really? Off that, I'm removing this comment. The Cowboys definitely are tough this year, but we definitely have question marks. I mean, you can't play the way you played against the Bills and not have an answer and expect to be able to go through the 49ers. You know what I mean?
Facts.
First time around, we did kind of shut down CMC. I'm not gonna say shut down because he still got his, but like he didn't have a CMC game. You know what I mean? But Brock Purdy was just making fucking incredible throws, and that goes into that. Brock Purdy, I mean, you can't argue he's the front runner for the MVP right now too. It's a quarterback award. Like I said, I think it should go to Tyreek. But
only way Lamar gets him is he beats him this week. That's what I think. So right now he's a favorite, Brock Purdy.
That Ravens defense is serious though. They have the ability to do it.
We can talk about it right now. As a matter of fact, I pulled something up earlier with these quarterbacks and their performances and stuff. Yeah, man. Brock Purdy is, and followed by Dak right after. But there's interception ratio shit, man.
He said, bro, y'all have to beat good teams besides us because Purdy did y'all the worst than us. Yeah, the Niners are the only team that can talk, and the Bills, I guess. But we beat the Rams, who are a playoff team. We beat y'all. We beat the Seahawks, who beat y'all. Come on now.
Yeah, Brock Purdy is 29-7 interception, touchdown to interception ratio, and Dak is 28-7.
Y'all went to like overtime with the Commanders, and we're in 2 dogfights with a team that we beat by fucking 20 plus both times we played them, Louis. You can't say you were the Cowboys Super Bowl. Y'all keep saying that. At what point did the Eagles take the reign of the division? Y'all had 2 good seasons. Jalen had
them guys right through your first.
And you guys lost to the Jets. We beat them 40-0. Yeah, you want to talk about that, and you want to talk about who really is like, who's the father of this division? You can't say that the Eagles took it yet. You can't say that. It's still the Cowboys. Dak is still, yeah, shitty butt Jalen Hurts, but Dak is Dak is still 10-3, 10-4 against y'all in his career. Against the division, he's about like 30-9. You can't make that argument. You can't. You have to dethrone us more than just having one good year and another good year in 2017. This is still Dak's division, and it's Dallas's division. I don't want to hear about the years y'all won the division because our starting quarterback missed fucking the entire season, or he missed 6 out of 17, 18 games. You know what I mean?
Y'all fucked that up for yourselves. Y'all had that division with like one loss for a while.
And even then, y'all struggled to beat Garrett Gilbert, Ben DiNucci, and fucking Andy Dalton. So I don't want to hear none of that. None of that. None of that. Cowboys are still big dogs in the division. Dak is still your father until further notice. And I've made this argument a million times. I have no idea where this notion of the Eagles are the team to beat in the NFL because they don't look good. Last year, I'll give you that. The Eagles put fear into me. Last year, they definitely put fear into me. But this year, there's no part of your team that puts fear in me. That secondary is burnt fucking toast. The offense is abysmal. I don't know if y'all saw Monday night. They had Chris McCaffrey on the live, and he's like, tight ends to the right, quarterback draw to the left. He literally called exactly what you guys were doing.
You guys don't pay like these. All right, Slay and Bradbury. Yeah, they were nice last year, but they're older. But you let a guy like C.J. Gardner-Johnson walk. Basically stole him from us for nothing. But there's a reason we let him go, because he wanted the bag. Y'all could have given him the bag. That's your biggest fucking hole in defense.
That's a fact. I agree with that, Q. I agree with that. The Niners are the best team in the NFL, and they're the best team in the NFC. Like, any Cowboys fan that's going to sit there and argue with you about that, they have no right to until we prove it. You know what I mean? Do I think we can beat the Niners? Yeah. Do I think we have to play a good game? Do I think we have to play a perfect game? Do I think we even remotely played them well in the last 3 years? No. I don't think they've seen what the Cowboys actually are. For some reason, they have a number. I can't explain it. It's coaching. They have dogs in every position. The only thing I could say
is I've seen Niners struggle a few times this year, so I've seen them like basically the saying, like, you see somebody, they're human, bro. Like,
they are human. They've been beat. They've been out schemed. They've lost to teams that they definitely should have beat. I mean, it's the NFL, and the craziest thing about the NFL, and is if you look at the playoff picture, look how many teams are still in the hunt. There's 26 teams out of 32 still in the hunt. Like, I think this is crazy. I think we can sit here and argue that this is the most like talented the NFL's been. I don't think there's any real bottom feeder teams. And even hold up, Jay, I'll get to that.
Backup quarterback,
Jay Gantz. I'll get to your question.
In the mix and shit, like, it's crazy.
And then you look at even these teams down here, like the Cardinals compete against people, the Commanders compete against people, the Titans compete against people. You saw them have a comeback win against the Dolphins, who we're talking about a number 1 seed. You know what I mean? The entire NFL is good.
Panthers are 2-12 in about every game. They're only losing by a possession. Like, they're in almost every game. They've been blown out a couple. Same with the Patriots, but they fight every game.
Like, Patriots are probably the only, and the Panthers are probably the only 2 actual like dirt ass teams in the
league. Yeah. Sorry, my boy Jay. Yeah.
How am I being biased? I just hit you with all facts. You sound like a fan that's going off of other people's takes, and you don't actually watch the game and form takes off yourself. I just hit you with 100 facts, and you're sitting here talking about to touch 30, been in the league 8 years, haven't been to the NFC chip. Bro, football is a team game. You play football, Louis. You play football. You can't be out here just forming fucking takes that like a Skip Bayless or Stephen A would form, and they never stepped foot on a goddamn football field, bro. You have to actually look at context. You understand that in the big games, bro, coaching matters, special teams matters, defense matters. Dak just got a good defense the last 3-4 years of his career. Other than that, the Cowboys' defense was abysmal, like historically bad. Before we got Dan Quinn, literally the Cowboys broke records for having that bad of a defense.
Yeah, I went through that too.
So it's like
with Rob Ryan. Sad. Hey, we gotta cook up a parlay. You guys gotta cook one up.
Jay Gant, yeah, we can cook one up then. Jay Gantz asked, "Do you think the Seahawks will make the playoffs?" So let's look at let's look at it. Who do they play?
Yeah, let's talk about this.
Where are they at? They're at the 8th seed.
Hey, shout out your boy Drew Lock. You know, came out one.
If I'm a Seahawks fan, I think I'm a massive Saints fan tonight.
Titans this week.
Seahawks got the Titans.
Yep.
All right, that's a team that can stick around. If you allow them to stick around, they could beat you. But that's a winnable game for Seattle. Seattle plays the football they've been playing since the Dallas game. They went on a span of what? Correct me if I'm wrong, Jay. You guys lost 6 straight. I could be wrong. It was definitely a little run, and then now you guys are back to playing Seattle football. I respect Pete Carroll like to the utmost. That's a first ballot Hall of Fame coach. So like I would say off of that, you got Titans. That's a team that'll stick around, but
Titans,
you guys should win that game.
Cardinals.
Those are three games, and one of them's a division game, so that's actually huge. Who's winning y'all division? Oh, well, obviously, yeah, okay.
Yeah, Niners.
Yeah, I think tonight you're a huge Seattle fan. You're preying on the Vikings downfall, or not Seattle fan, Saints fan. And yeah, honestly, I think you guys.
Not gonna lie, you got to root for us tonight.
You guys have a pretty clear route to the playoffs if you do what you should do. I mean, it's the NFL.
Yeah.
So yeah, five straight L's is rough, but you guys are back to playing good ball.
We're tough. We're in a tough situation. We lost to Texans, Falcons. We still playing.
Q said every time someone loses to the Niners, they go on a 2-game losing streak. That's news to me, actually. I didn't even realize that, but that's insane. That's just a testament to how the Niners play football. They beat the shit out of you. You feel that shit next week. You feel that shit next week. Yeah, we know y'all need the Saints to lose. Q, tell me this, Q. I want to see your comment, or you can hop on the show. In what direction in the offseason do you guys need to go at quarterback? You drafting one, you signing a vet? Because I think you guys have a roster that can win now. I think you guys have a playoff roster. Defense is solid. You have a bunch of weapons on offense.
The quarterback, right?
Kyle Pitts doesn't get used. Like, is it coaching? Is it your offensive coordinator? Is it Arthur Smith?
The crazy thing is, like, if you think about it,
tweak me out.
That's the whole NFC South, bro. All these teams are a fucking quarterback away. Buccaneers, but what they got, they still got all their weapons. They're just a quarterback away. Saints, just a quarterback away. And same with Falcons, quarterback away.
Q said release all the quarterbacks. All right, but is it a quarterback deficiency or is it play calling? Because like for me, how the hell is Kyle Pitts not getting the football?
Yeah, man, that's
like how is like Kyle Pitts not a featured player? How is Bijan like? What were you guys doing? Like saving Bijan?
Like, is he getting clamped or they're just not utilizing?
Yeah, like I don't watch enough Falcons games because all I know is Jonnu Smith is like your leading receiver. Like, how the fuck is Jonnu Smith y'all leading receiver?
Yeah, that's nice. Drake London been picking it up.
No, Drake London is solid. I like Drake London. I like Kyle Pitts. I like their team, bro. They have a solid defense. Jesse Bates is a stud. Their corners are solid. They got Jeff Okudah and AJ Terrell.
Like, yeah, we let y'all get Caden Ellis, and he solidifies that middle.
Pretty sure they got like Foye Oluokwan at linebacker. He's solid.
Yep. We got a couple of my guys, Shai Tuttle, Onyemata on the D line. It's the reason our D line is kind of struggling because we don't got those 2 D tackles anchoring us.
He said no one looks his way. I just don't understand. He be open, and when they do, they overthrow him every time. How the hell are you overthrowing a 6'6" freak like that, bro?
That's great.
That's insanity to me. Boyle Creek.
Yeah, that's fucking insane.
We got my guy Boyle in the house.
Boyle's in the house.
How we doing?
But yeah, man.
It's good, Alex.
This is a fucking crazy playoff picture this year, man. I don't think I've seen anything like this in a fucking while. I don't even know if I have.
Both these 8 and 9 teams are all 4 of these 8 and 9 teams on both sides.
Let's talk about the what's that? The AFC South. Yeah, with the Colts, Texans, and Jags.
Yeah,
bro, they're all tied.
Yeah, Boyle, if you want to chime in, the mic will pick you up. I know you're not on the camera, but you hear anything.
Boyle, what you think about that, bro? The Jaguars, they're tied with the Colts and who else?
It's Jags, Colts, Texans. Yeah.
For first place, 8 and 6.
Somebody let me know in the comments.
I like to see Texans take that.
Yeah, I like
Stroud out this week.
He's out again. He's out again. I was just about to say somebody put it in the comments if he was in. What's good, Bill?
I need to know like what's the head-to-head between these teams? Like who's beaten who so far? You know, I'll go through see what I can find real quick. But
the Colts are balling, bro. Can you imagine if they had Anthony Richardson?
I know they're actually nice.
The Colts lost to Jaguars week 1.
Colts lost to the Jags. All right.
So Jags has got one up on the Colts.
I know the Jags definitely beat the Texans once.
He's got a winning record.
Yeah. They're all 3 of them are 8 and 6. It actually says on here. So if the Texans win, they have a 73% chance to get in. If the Colts win, they have a 71% chance to get in. And if the Jags win, they have an 88% chance to get in.
Colts lost to Jaguars, but beat Texans week 2.
Okay.
And beat Titans in OT.
Beat Titans, but Titans just got eliminated.
Yeah, they're out.
Oh yeah, they're out.
So they beat Titans twice, and then they have Texans one more time when they play the Jags again. Oh, Jags beat them twice.
The craziest thing is the AFC is so wide open. Like, damn. I would honestly argue that the Bills over the last 2-3 weeks are the hottest team in the AFC. And if you really understand football and you understand how the NFL dynamic works, or you look at who really gets hot in December and who gets hot going into the playoffs, that's a team that typically goes.
One with Jags, and Jags beat the Colts twice. I'm not gonna lie, it's looking like the Jags probably got the more easier way in.
But all 3 of those teams could make playoffs somehow.
All 3 of them's gonna make the wild card.
I'm saying all 3 of them, like that division has a chance to put three teams into the playoffs. If certain things fall.
The only thing is the NFC North too. They still got the fucking look, since he's 8-6 and fucking what is it called? Browns are 9-5, and they're not even leading because Ravens are up top.
Yeah, it's true. But 7. Oh yeah, you're right.
It looks scary.
That's fucking. It's literally gonna be between those 2 divisions.
Yo, real quick, how about my son Joey Flacco? Joey Cool,
bro.
Joey Cool is hooping.
Super Bowl champ, bro. He's a champ.
Joey
he got that
Cool
experience. He knows what it's like, bro, man.
Joey Cool is hooping.
He played in that division his whole career. Like, come on, man. He knows. He ain't lying. I like it.
You know, he's hooping. On the other hand, on the other spectrum, what the fuck is going on with Jalen Hurts?
Oh, somebody! Oh, he needs some milk.
He needs some draws. That's what he needs. Right?
Shitty butt.
Man, I'm trying to tell you.
You got this man shitting his pants out there, and y'all could say he was sick. Bro, if you're sick, you don't run the ball 12 times. You could tell that you could say his knees hurt. Y'all literally run him like 13 times a game. Let's be real. If he was the quarterback that y'all make him out to be, you'd be able to protect him in the pocket. He'd be able to still win games with his arm, and he'd be able to protect himself. Instead, he's frantic as hell. He catches a snap. The rush gets there. He gets his first read. If his first read isn't there, the sky is falling. He gets the hell out that pocket. He starts to run around in circles. And a lot of the stuff that Jalen Hurts wins on is broken plays. Now, it's the NFL. You don't think that they were going to take his best season and now adjust to it? You know what I mean? You're seeing the fact that he can't read a defense. It's been the same knock since college. That's why he got benched. He freaks out in big game situations. He has a turnover problem. He's been fumbling since Alabama. So I don't know.
He's had what? This is his 3rd year.
This is his 4th year.
4th year. Yeah, he's had one like standout year. Like the rest were mediocre to me.
And really
average. He was average every other year besides last year.
It's like 3.5.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he
came in late.
He came in, looked bad. He came in his 2nd year, then like his sophomore year.
No, when he came in the first year, he looked all right. He went like 3-1 or some shit like that.
Their team wasn't nice.
Because they beat us. I remember that year.
Then his 2nd year, they made playoffs, lost first round. He looked mediocre. No, nothing crazy.
Yeah, so besides last year, he's been looking mediocre every other year.
And everybody talks about last year, but like I said on the last show, how much of that was him just being an athlete? Like, we're talking about the quarterback position. If you look at his pure quarterback numbers, they're equivalent to Dak's rookie year. You know what I mean? 12 touchdowns from the half-yard line behind Jason Kelsey. Is that really?
Like, he did a lot with his legs. He did a lot because he was running and his athleticism.
Oh, yeah. No doubt he balled out last year, and I gave him his flowers. But now, when you look at the body of work and you look at the context, realistically, where you putting him at? Like, he might be at 10.
Yeah,
he might be at 10. Y'all wanted to talk about Dak's money.
Top 10, bottom of the top 10.
Y'all wanted to talk about Dak's money. Let's talk about how Jalen just got paid. Let's talk about it.
Oh, damn. Let's let me bet 150 and all that now. That's nice.
Let's talk about. Actually, no, I beat you guys down on. You guys are down bad, man. You're over here posting pictures of like Drew Lock slapping his hands together, trying to say that he had like baby powder on his hands and shit. Your wide receiver 1 is tweeting at fucking people on Twitter, arguing with them, fucking multiple threads and shit like that. Over there trying to fight people on the Seahawks sideline. Like, who the fuck you think you are? Your dumbass security guard just got kicked out for that. Hard knock life over there. What you doing over there? You cooking up a parlay?
Cooking up a parlay, man. So far. What I got? I got Kyron Williams scoring. He's been. I like that. Feeding that guy.
Kyron's tough. Kyron's
also
tough.
with him getting 70 plus. Y'all talk to me. See how you do like this? I got Jimmy Graham scoring. He scored in 3 straight games. And we've been finally using him in the red zone. So I feel like if we get in there, it's Jimmy time. So that's actually plus 700. So hopefully that hits. And Kamara plus 40 yards so far.
I like that.
Talk to me. What you think? I can go with receptions.
What's Olave's receptions?
I like fucking with Cup and Nakua's receptions.
Yeah, what's their shit at?
Let's see. Cup
alternate for
like 5+, I would say around.
I like him at 5. That's
negative 320, and then Nakua. See, but with the Saints, it's like weird. Like we always usually like lock up the main guy, and then the number 2 will snap.
I think they're in their offense though. Like both of them are easily catching 4 passes just on underneath routes. You know what I mean?
They're gonna design shit just to get to them. Yeah, like. Let's go with receptions. Let's go with the most reliable guy, Cup 5+ receptions.
I like Cup at 5+. I like Cup at 5+. Y'all in the comments, if you like anything, talk about your parlays, anything you want to share. I know some people are superstitious. They feel like if they share it, they're not gonna hit. So
Olave 4+, negative 340. I don't know. It's just Derek Carr. I'm like, with him, man.
Yeah, Derek Carr's iffy. I don't never touch it. I don't ever touch Derek Carr, bro. He's
been playing good the last 2 weeks, but it's like
I'm not gonna hold you. Derek Carr is the reason I missed the 18-leg parlay, 17 at 18 legs. This motherfucker left the game with a shoulder.
We got a plus 154 if Taysom gets 25 rushing yards. I'm definitely fucking with that.
25 rushing yards?
25 rushing yards, a plus 154.
I don't watch enough Saints games to see how much y'all playing him.
He's active, and from what I know, like they want to get our Dennis Allen interview like a couple of days ago. He wants to get him involved because he didn't last week. So I think that we do.
Yo, y'all saw Will Compton's all-white roster for that shit that Rashad Mendenhall was saying? They wilding out. And then he left Taysom Hill off that shit. I was like, what? Taysom Hill need to be on that.
Oh, look, I got 33 in the account. I want to get rid of that 3 because I don't know, odd numbers just fuck with me.
Yeah.
So what if I put that $3, 3 for 213?
That's a nice little bet. Odds on it,
and that again, the odds is plus 7,124.
All right, and I'll give y'all the rundown real quick. He got Kyron Williams, anytime touchdown scorer. Jimmy Graham, anytime touchdown scorer. Kyron Williams, 70+ rushing yards. Alvin Kamara, 40+ rushing yards. Cooper Kupp, 5+ receptions. Taysom Hill, 25+ rushing yards. $3, $213 come up if it hits. Now the only thing that sketches me out on that is the Taysom rushing yards.
Yeah,
but see, it's called a bet for a reason, right?
But if he is in the game and he's playing, that's what he's gonna do. He's gonna run the ball. So we're gonna see.
Let me spark this Bleezy up. Create more conversation.
Ryan Ramchick's not playing today.
Boy, let me ask you this. Where y'all think you guys go in the offseason? Fan Boyle's a Commanders fan. He's one of few.
I want the Penn State offensive lineman in the draft. That's who I want.
He said, "Protect Sam Howell. Protect Sam Howell." What's his name?
He's like a crazy name. It's like fucking.
I forget his name, but
got an African name.
I like to see.
Bro, no sacks allowed last 2 years.
Douglas.
He was supposed to be. He was projected to be a first rounder if he came out last year, but he didn't. He came back.
That.
It's like Olu. It's like Olu, and then Fashion Yo.
Yeah, Fashion You.
Fashion.
I tweeted this out on our Twitter the other day too. Last year's draft class, I don't think it gets talking about enough. Bro, the talent in last year's draft class is insane.
Crazy.
Think about how many guys are sitting there like mid-round
rookies right
Get
now.
out of the first and second round. Think about 3 to 7. Think about how many of those guys are playing meaningful roles on their team right now. It's a fact.
Probably wide receiver was the best position out of this draft.
Like, look at Rashee Rice. Rashee Rice is going fucking crazy.
He's their number 1 now.
There was 8 receivers taken after Quentin Johnson, and they all have over 400 yards.
8 receivers after Quentin Johnson, and they all have over 400 yards.
I saw that.
Think about that. Think about that. And I'm not gonna lie, if you guys watch our draft show, I call Quentin Johnson being a bust.
It was like Zay Flowers, Jaden Reed, Puka Nacua.
Jaden Reed is tweaking
what
too.
Round was Puka drafted?
Puka? I think he was undrafted.
Bro, they
No,
found a
sixth
fucking
round, sixth
gem,
round, sixth
bro.
round.
Drafted mad, like,
Sixth round.
Bro, they found a gem in this guy,
Look
yo.
at his college stats. Insane.
He was probably a small school guy.
Yeah,
That's why.
he just went to
Rams
BYU. He
went
Rams
to
gambled
BYU.
on him.
Yeah,
They're
BYU.
like, they
Oh,
ain't that
BYU,
small,
that's not
but-
that small. That's where Taysom and
It's
Jamal
good.
Williams.
Taj.
but he actually
Oh,
put up,
shit.
Cat tweaking right now.
Yo,
put up some
chill,
crazy
chill.
numbers. His,
Katana trying to get in the
junior
video.
and senior year.
Damn.
Like crazy stats.
No, he's a fucking dog, bro. I bet he went crazy no matter where he was, man. He's a fucking dog. Yeah, but these rookies are crazy, man. Yeah, Jaden Reed too. He what?
They got
He's
the
doing
Packers.
fucking-
Their
yeah.
whole receiving core is
It's
like
tough.
23 years old.
It's their
You got-
fucking.
We were just talking about
quarterback,
this.
man.
We were
I don't
talking
think
about
he
this
loves it.
in the Mustang chat. We were talking about the Packers receiving core, bro. Romeo Dobbs,
They really have guys.
Christian Watson, Dontarius
They're
Wicks,
young as fuck.
Jaden Reed, and then Luke
There's
Musgrave
one
is
more,
banged up
yeah.
right now, but
And
Luke
they got-
Musgrave is
They got
solid.
Kraft.
Yeah, Tucker Craft. Yeah, Tucker Craft.
Nice.
Croft, ain't it like
Or,
Croft?
yeah,
Nah,
Croft or
like-
something.
Something like
Sort
that.
of. Oh, right. Like,
Yeah,
Lord
a
Croft.
typical Packers tight end.
He's actually not. He ain't bad.
And then
We should
they've
snap.
had Jordan.
McBride.
Yeah, Trey
oh,
McBride been
he's
going
nice.
crazy.
Like I thought he was gonna be a sleeper coming into the draft. Watching his film and shit at Colorado State, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was fucking tweaking.
Big as hell. Dude.
Yeah, he was tweaking. He was like Goddard. Like I knew Goddard was gonna be nice just watching his film. Like I'm like, oh yeah, this guy's gonna be nice.
Yeah. And another thing off of the Packers too, Jordan Love is hooping. Low key, he's showing.
Spark up, gang. Spark up.
Jordan
Spark
Love is-
20.
Jordan Love is showing glimpses for real.
You think so? I'm not a fan. I don't think I don't know.
I think they gotta
I
protect
think you
him.
spend all that time behind Aaron Rodgers. You should be able to come in and do what you got to do. Look at these rookies
they're-
plugging and
They're-
doing their
I think
fucking
I
thing.
think they're winning games that nobody expected them to. I don't think they have a roster that's ready to really win now. Aaron Jones has been banged up. You know what I mean? I think they do have to put a little bit around him. Like we said, they have a young receiver core. These guys got to develop. They're going to develop that chemistry. You know what I mean?
I mean, they're getting better.
But
as
think
the
about-
season.
I think Jordan Love has like 5 game-winning drives this year.
That's good.
That's solid.
But then again, remember, we didn't really think Baker was snapping until we actually see his numbers today.
Exactly. Nobody
So it's
talks
like-
about Baker.
And
It's
you're
like,
not really watching these teams. You never really know what they're doing. Sometimes
Yeah.
you gotta go look at
'Cause,
these
like,
numbers. See what they actually
a
doing.
lot of times unless I go back, I go back and I watch like clips and like highlights and everything of every game. But like a lot of the times when the Cowboys are on, I got Red Zone on, or I'll have like 3 TVs on at one time and I'm watching 5 different games. You know what I mean? So it's hard to really focus in and really dive into it until you start to really look at the context. Like I don't see a world where Baker doesn't have a multi-year deal from somebody coming out of the season.
Yeah, facts. And I ain't gonna lie, I didn't think fucking Mostert, I didn't think he was leading the league like
Bro, he's
that.
got 22
I thought it would be
touchdowns.
McCaffrey since
think
he's
he's
scoring every fucking game, but
31 years old.
He's
and
31.
he got a
That's
fucking
shit.
lead on McCaffrey by like 5
got-
tutties, bro.
He's got like 18 rushing and 4 receiving, I think. 19 rushing,
Yeah,
3
what the
receiving,
fuck?
something like that. I think he's 22 total. He just broke the Dolphins
That's funny
franchise
'cause that
record
was
for
his
touchdowns
replacement.
this season. Yeah, I know.
He left 49ers. They got fucking McCaffrey.
Yeah, dude's a stud.
Yeah, he's the best back in the league, hands down,
He's a touchdown machine.
bro. He's the best.
You know what injury had me sick? Keaton Mitchell. That kid was hooping too. He was fun to watch run.
Mhm.
He reminded me of like Isaiah Pacheco. He ran angry.
Yeah, he'll be back next year.
Yeah, he'll be back.
Mm-hmm.
This guy they found too, like in the game tonight, they're running back. They found that he's fucking snapping too. Kyron Williams.
Oh yeah, Kyron.
Fourth round
He-
pick.
Notre Dame,
Out of
right?
Notre Dame, bro.
Yeah.
He fucking
Straight
snapping.
steal.
He
Came off the IR. Had
is he a
100 some
second?
yards.
Is he a second year pro? He sat behind Cam Akers last year, or is he a
Maybe
rookie?
this year, I
He's a
think.
rookie?
Rookie?
Yeah, yeah, rookie this year.
Damn, bro. What? Like a lot of teams are becoming better in the draft. Like for years, you would just know, like you have your certain teams that you know, like Cowboys was always going to draft. We were always going to draft. Like there's certain teams that now like teams are, bro. I think it's just the talent, bro. The talent's just so like this shit is just crazy.
No, fact.
Every
Like I said,
position's
everybody's
getting
good.
better. Like
I think
feel
you,
bad for the running backs and shit like that.
I think you see now more than
They're
ever,
bad underpaid.
especially in today's NFL,
It's
that
gonna
like
get worse.
any given Sunday is really a thing. You know what I mean? Like you could line up with the Panthers and lose tomorrow. You know what I mean?
Look at their game. The lowest ticket was 45 cents to go to the game, and they won.
45 cents for an NFL game, bro.
For whose game?
Bro,
Falcons
Panthers?
last week.
Bro, our semi-pro leagues be charging more than that. It's $10
you're
to
on
get
here,
into an
that's bad.
LAL game.
For for a ticket.
If you're on here, that's bad.
Yeah, boil in the cut, TJ.
50 cents. 50 cents a ticket, my boy. That's crazy.
Listen to this. It was $45 to sit midfield at the 50-yard line. Like, perfect spot you could sit.
Why the fuck did we not go to Carolina, bro? It's only a 5-hour drive. 5-6 hour drive.
Right? Spending more fucking going there than just going to the game.
Yeah, right.
Fucking Christmas shopping down there. Fuck.
What? Where do they play? They play in Charlotte?
Yeah, Charlotte.
They have a dome.
I know. I drove past it when I go down to South Carolina.
No.
They got a nice field though.
No, because
we drive down. You drive past that shit right on 95.
Falcons in our division got dome. Tampa and theirs is open.
Oh shit! They had a fucking dome.
That's one stadium I
Bank
want
of
to go to.
America.
Tampa's
That's their shit.
Tampa's stadium seat's tough. I got to get myself to AT&T too. I got to see Jerry's World before I die.
Yeah, shit looks crazy. We just did some new renovations in our shit.
TJ said, seriously speaking, no biased opinion. Who's y'all MVP right now? Since it's a quarterback award, it has to go to Brock Purdy or Lamar Jackson right now.
I'm going for Lamar, but we looked at numbers today, and with the numbers is Purdy. Man.
Purdy got the wins against the other notable quarterbacks.
I hate that it's quarterbacks.
And it's like, for me, I like Dak is out of the race, and this is my most non-biased thing. But I think if Dak blows the Dolphins out of the water, has a crazy game, throws for like 304, and then he comes back and then he beats the shit out of the Lions, I think his name can get back into that conversation. But right now, after that Bills showing,
we still have 3 games.
Yeah, after that Bills showing, I think the front runners are probably Brock and Lamar. But truthfully, not being a quarterback award, I think the 2 MVPs in the league are Tyreek Hill and Christian McCaffrey.
They're really the most valuable to their team.
If Tyreek Hill, if he did over 2,000 yards this year and he missed the game already, he needs to win that.
Because, like I said earlier to Shane, like even I feel like Lamar's more valuable to his team because I feel like if Purdy could go down now and Sam Darnold will still win games for that team.
Yeah,
just because of that team, like bro, any quarterback comes in there, they really win, bro.
Like, he's top 5 in pass yards, and he got benched.
Oh, it's unbelievable.
Yeah, you want to talk about that? Dak is top 5 in every category, and he hasn't played in 6 fourth quarters. We talk about that all the time. Everybody wants to talk about a real MVP. My quarterback got the numbers to go with them, and he don't even play the fourth quarter. Most
quarterback's ass. I'd like to see it.
Yeah, I'm starting tonight.
Starting him
27th.
Oh yeah, he had to pick him up in fantasy.
Oh no, I won.
Oh,
with Desmond Ritter last week. He had 11. He got benched.
Oh,
last week.
My team.
I forgot. He really did win a playoff game in my league with Desmond Ritter as a quarterback last week.
My skill players had 20 plus. One game, I got Terry McLaurin. He scores 27.
Look at that. This is this team. Let me see.
Better put that in. I think the Cowboys Dolphins game is going to be a shootout. You got any players in either of those games? I'd play
Brees Hall. Who's my other one?
He's going to be fired. The 49ers and Ravens.
Who got the lighter?
Oh, Brees Hall and ETN. No, I'm putting ETN up here. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, Jamar Chase, he's out.
Oh, they played Tampa.
The injuries are crazy. The injuries are crazy. But I think that's also what's like making the NFL so damn competitive right now. All these young bucks are coming in hungry.
Look, they got Cup projected to do less than Hopkins, and we got the number 3 defense.
D-Hop and tweaking though.
Oh, no,
that's all that, bro. When Levis gets in trouble, it's literally fucking D-Hop.
Talk to me. What's up? I got Dak obviously over Dobbs, Kamara, ETN.
I would drop Dobbs. He's not even playing no more.
Yeah, no. Fuck that, because I got Dak every week. He already got his bye. CD.
I like that. I like McBride right there. I like Brees Hall as well. Who else you got though? Because I don't like the Jets offense.
Cup rather than Brees.
Hell
Brees is supposed to look. They're playing Washington 26. He's supposed to cut up.
I don't know. It's hard for me to. It's hard for me to.
Rodgers playing?
No. They announced that Rodgers is not playing this year.
Okay. Yeah, you see what he said? He said that he was still hurt and he was having
McBride over Goddard and Taysom.
Yeah.
Okay. And then
I would keep McBride in. What he had, boy, you had like 20 the last 3 weeks.
He had 17, 20, and then 22.
All right.
Who's going number 1 overall in the draft? I think the easy answer is Caleb Williams.
Oh, look, it's the playoffs right now.
Number 1 overall.
Yeah, I think the easy answer is Caleb Williams. But I do think if the Bears rock with Marvin Harrison, or they trade out to a quarterback-hungry team.
All right,
I wouldn't. If a team trades up, don't be surprised if it's Drake May, because I've seen grumbling of teams liking Drake May over Caleb Williams.
could see the
So,
Bears taking
but those
a-
3 names right there: Marvin Harrison, Caleb Williams, or Drake May.
Olave back in the
I could see them taking an offensive lineman and a wide receiver.
Or yeah.
So how about this one? Look, I got Goff, Pollard, ETN, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Olave, Ingram, or Schultz. Oh, they're playing Cleveland. I got
No,
Ingram.
yeah, start Ingram.
Kenneth Walker.
Hopefully,
is my
Kenneth
flex.
Walker plays.
Oh man, he might not play. I got Garrett Wilson, Rashid Shaheed, Jordan Addison, and Harris.
I like Shaheed tonight. I'm not gonna lie.
You like him, but I got Olave. I don't want to mix them both.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't do that. I would rock with the lineup you have
I got
right there.
Cleveland, leave Kenneth right, and if anything goes wrong, I could switch to either Addison or Garrett Wilson or something.
Yeah, I would rock with that right there.
All right, but in this league, playoffs too.
Blake Corum's tough, TJ. Blake Corum's tough. I think Blake Corum ends up as like a second, third round draft
Justin
pick.
Fields or Derek Carr? What is it? He's playing Arizona. We're playing at LA.
I don't know.
I'm playing Fields.
Fields, all right, but then I got Kamara, Barkley. Who's Barkley playing?
Hold on, let me look at my lineups. I gotta make sure my shit's set because
I feel like that dude, he's gonna get boomed. In that
who plays tonight on my teams? Anybody?
We'll see.
I got Watson and Tank Dell.
Oh, I got
IR,
Puka, I got Puka Nacua playing tonight in both leagues.
Look at my fucking IR. It's sad.
Yeah, my IR is sad too. Christian Kirk twisted his nut up, fucked my team over.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, dude, he had surgery for it.
I'm taking Shaheed out because I got a lot.
Dude, I don't know. So I read some shit. Yeah, something about like I don't know, something involving his nuts.
All that playing shit because like
Yeah.
no one even knew it happened. He
Yeah,
just went down all randomly.
I'm not sure. I can't imagine that shit's comfortable though.
Yeah, look at my lineup. Look at this one. This one's nice. Look, you got Justin Fields, Kamara, Barkley, AJ Brown, Olave, Komet, Debo, Aubrey, and Steelers defense. Stop playing.
Yeah, listen to this running backs in the fantasy. Bijan, Alvin, and Jonathan Taylor.
That's tough.
And I lost.
What?
You lost?
JT.
Oh yeah, he was hurt.
Come on, man. Are you kidding me? When he just sells
Oh,
out.
I didn't even know it's in the playoffs. Look, Sean beating me and shit in this league. See, I don't even be paying attention.
Yo,
It's
so-
just a matchup.
Who's the game of the year?
Sean, I'm
Who's the game of the year? Jifa
motherfucker.
this year. Who'll be the game of the year.
Of what?
Sure.
Of Jifa?
Yeah.
Us and Wildcats.
Yeah.
I don't even think that's a debate.
Really?
Mustangs, Wildcats. Oh, I know the Mustangs in it. But it's either gonna be us and the Wildcats, us versus the Warriors.
That's what I'm saying. Jefferson or Steve Rice.
That's another question to go into. What do you think was the game of the year of the NFL this year so far?
Whatchamacallit? I have to go with the fuck. There's a couple of them, honestly.
Game of the year so far?
Who's that one with the two? Pissed me off.
I don't know, man. That's tough.
Seahawks Cowboys game was tough. I would say the first Eagles Cowboys game was super tough. In Philly.
Nice ass.
Yeah, that was a good ass game. That's a good game.
Dolphins
I think
Titans
the
was good.
Dolphins Ravens is going to be when they play. They still got to play, remember?
Yeah.
And remember what happened last year with them? They were like fucking just scoring back to back on each other, like fucking. I can't fucking remember all these damn games.
I was
a couple good ones.
watching Red Zone.
Yeah, there's a couple teams like big comebacks though.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
Like I was saying, the
What's the
Titans come
biggest
back on the
comeback
Dolphins.
that you could remember right now.
Recently, probably the Titans come back on the Dolphins. Like I was saying, they came back down 17.
Colts did that too on the Titans.
Yeah, the Colts had a
One of those
wicked ass
teams.
comeback. Yeah,
Green Bay did it to us. Remember, we was up 17-0 at half.
yeah.
Fucking car went out. Came back.
Love.
How about this? How about the last?
Y'all
one?
almost did it. Y'all almost did it with Jameis Winston. What game was that?
Lions.
Lions game. That was tough. Yeah.
Fucking Moreau had the touchdown in his hands. He fucking dropped him in the touchdown. We had the fucking game right there. That was to tie it though. Fucking dickhead. Yeah, this is
Couple good games.
This has been a fucking great season.
We talked about MVP. We talked about playoff scenarios. We talked about the game tonight. Go ahead, talk about the game tonight a little bit, Isaac. What do you want to see? Talk about the playoff scenarios. Talk about how big of a game this actually is. It's probably the biggest Thursday night game of the year.
Like the bad thing is like we lost to a couple of the teams that's in the hunt. But a good thing is we're not only just fighting for the hunt. Some of these teams are just fighting for the hunt because they can't win their division. We can actually win our shit. And we play the Falcons and the Bucks the last 2 weeks. So we have chances. Like, even if we lose today, we have a chance. But we need to win today. Fuck that. We got to win.
Must win. Playoff game. It's a playoff game for both teams. Right now, the Rams are sitting in the playoffs. They lose, they're out. You know what I mean? You got the Seahawks knocking on the door. Seahawks got an easy path, like we were talking about earlier.
Yeah, Seahawks too. You kind of do too if you look at the strength of it, but it's a division game and we're eyes too. So
Olave hit 1,000 yards again.
Mm-hmm.
First 2 years, 1,000 yards. Speak on that. How you feel about that?
That's good, man. No, I feel like we got a reliable receiver. We got like I said, we got the weapons. I feel like that with all the teams in the NFC South. Like, here, boy.
I feel like Olave is finally your safety net receiver since Marcus Colston. People thought it was going to be Mike Thomas, but he can't stay on the field.
It was him during his tenure when he could play.
How long was that, though? 2 years?
No. 5.
5?
Because he's the best receiver in the first 4 years with like his yard and shit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he was tweaking.
Yeah. Old State receivers, man. They're different. You about to get one next year. You about to be the best, I think.
Yeah, my son Jackson Smith-Njigba just knocked off the Eagles, too. What?
Old State guys.
Y'all don't even know this. You look at Jackson Smith-Njigba's arm. He got the Cowboys star tatted right here. He grew up a Cowboys fan. That's why he started hooping on the Eagles. You heard? He was looking out. But yeah, that's all I got. You got anything else? A good little show.
Man, I hope Derek Carr. Let me talk about it. I hope Derek Carr, man. I hope he could be consistent. He has been the last 2 games. Like, I've been so down on him all year because the nigga's an ass. But I don't know, man. Like, maybe he could get a late push. He is a veteran. Maybe he could. I don't know. Maybe he's getting confidence. I don't know what's going on behind the scenes and shit like that. So I don't know. Maybe they're building something. We'll see tonight though, because this is a good test. I know our defense will show up, but we'll see if this guy can score and keep up.
It's a fact. Shout out to y'all that watched. Shout out to everybody that was commenting, everybody that stayed tuned in. If you missed it, this shit is on YouTube, it's on Twitter, it's on almost every major platform. You can find it. Like, subscribe, and share to everything. We appreciate y'all. Other than that, yeah, that's it. We'll be back with it next week. Shit, maybe if we get time on Sunday morning, we'll pop in. We'll talk about maybe some of them games. Cook y'all parlays. I hope everybody that's playing parlays right now wins. Best of luck in the fantasy playoffs. And yeah, that's it. Everybody stay safe. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
We out.